comments on Maine's win. It's their 14th appearance in the Hockey's title game. Their third appearance in the title game was the number 4 seed. Marks the 7th time the Hockey's championship will feature Maine versus Boston College. BC leads the matchup 4-2. The last meeting was in 2010, a 7-6 overtime win for Boston College. Coach, if you want to just open up with some general comments on tonight's game.
Yeah, I'm real proud of the guys. We obviously a tough matchup that went right down to the wire, but what I liked most was how we responded each time they scored. We were able to respond, and particularly in the third period after Nieto scored to even it up. I believe we scored about 3.5 minutes later on that power play with Spencer off the ice. So that was a huge goal by Mark, and then. Again, this kid here was unbelievable tonight, Will O'Neill. I'm really proud of him.
Questions at this time for Will O'Neill at your center, Mark Anthorn on your right, Scott right here in the front.
Scott Wygert, U.S. College Hockey Online. Will, you weren't really a candidate to get a couple goals and very nearly a hat trick tonight, but terrific night for you after having just 1 goal all season. What was the difference for you tonight? Was it just the time of year or what?
I don't know. I think I've been getting shots, and I've been trying to shoot a little bit more here in the playoffs and down the stretch. So, Abs made a great pass to me in the second one. Anthony made a great pass to me in the first one, and I just tried to get my head up and bury it. And I was fortunate.
More questions for the student athletes in the back here.
This is for both of you. Both of you guys, how do you guys get prepared for tomorrow's game, both mentally and physically?
I think a big thing is to regroup here and shower it off and enjoy it, and then shower it off and be ready to play tomorrow. It's a great Boston College team. They get tons of speed, and they get guys that can put the puck in the net and keep it out of the net. So. It's a great challenge, and we're just going to try to get our rest and be prepared for tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree with Will. We're just going to not forget about tonight, but look forward to what we have tomorrow, because granted, we learned a few things today from systems and playing as a team. We know that we can do that, and I think that if we bring the same aspect of our game tomorrow, it should be fun. It's going to be good.
Mike?
For Mark, could you describe the goal you scored, and did the clearing pass ever get on Gill's stick? Did you take it off his stick, or was it straight interception?
I just sort of watched it, and Flynn had picked it up on the half wall, and he fired a shot at net with Joey Diamond up front, and I think it was Clint Denning tried to clear it, and I'm pretty sure I just got all stick on it, and I was actually looking to pass to someone, no one was really around, and Joey had the screen, and I just shot it.
Shooting is always the last resort.
Sorry?
Shooting is always the last resort. The 3 of us coaches yelling, shoot.
More questions for the student athletes? Andy?
Well, actually, it was kind of a similar question on your goal. It looked like you kind of checked up for a second there. Like 8:30 left in the second. You kind of checked up on, were you looking past, or were you thinking shot the whole way?
On the first one?
Yeah.
No, I knew that there was a screen in front, and it happened so quick that I saw that it was open outside, and I reacted. It's not really, can't really pump my tires that much. I just kind of reacted, shot the puck.
He has a lot of poise at the point.
More questions? Larry?
Power play 5-on-4, 1 for 23 coming into this game, 4 power play goals tonight. What adjustments did you make, to make the power play back to where it had been? Thank you.
Really not much, like I was saying. The big adjustment was the 3 coaches yelling "shoot" from the bench. I think that was the big one. So, no, we just kept it simple. Sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. We've had some real good chances recently. It hasn't gone in for us, so we just talked about not getting frustrated. We've been able to capitalize on some 5-on-3s. Against Merrimack, that helped us a lot. Discipline helped out again tonight, and so yeah, we just talked about sticking with it, and just keep getting pucks to the net. This time they went in, good screens, and that was part of it. You know, sometimes they go in, sometimes they hit the post or miss, but this time they went in.
One final question for the student athletes, Kevin, in the back.
Will, can you go over the emotions of when Spencer went down, how, you know, what was going through your head and how you had to regroup?
Obviously, he's a tremendous player. That's you know, an understatement. He's one of the top player in the league, and you know, he's on a great line with Flinny and Joey. And when a guy goes down like that, you know, everybody's got to pick up his step up. And I think that's what we did. You know, one of our guys went down. No matter who it is, you know, everybody tries to regroup and you know, try to feed off it as much as we can. And you know, that was said on the bench. The guys, we know that we have to step up, especially when a big guy goes down like that. And you know, you never like to see him go down, but you know, hopefully he'll be fine. It was kind of I don't really know how to describe the play, but it was unfortunate, and hopefully he'll be okay.
All right, guys, you can head back to the locker room. More questions at this time for Coach Whitehead. Mike.
Tim, just to follow up on that, can you give us any kind of update on Spencer's condition right now?
Probably not good. I mean, we'll know more tomorrow morning, but you know, it was an elbow to the head, and so that's not a good thing. And obviously, in a big game like this, if a kid's not going to come back within the game, especially a tough competitor like him, that's probably not a good sign. So it's unfortunate.
More questions? Tim, right here.
Tim Rosenthal, Maine Sports.
No, it was an elbow to the head. Yeah, I watched the video already, Joe. I saw you back there. I saw you back there.
Tim Rosenthal, Maine Sports Network. Obviously, Dan Selvin saw a lot of shots in the third period, and just talk about his performance, and especially since he seemed to deliver some clutch saves at the right time.
Yeah, Danny's, he's got a lot of poise back there. You know, he stays calm under pressure, and he's just really been a calming influence for our team. You know, he's kind of come out of nowhere in the hockey circles, I guess, but, you know, it's not an accident, his development. He's just really a great, what's the right phrase? He's a great student of the game. He's also a great student. He's a 4.0 student, but he's also a great student of the game. And our goaltending coach, Dave Alexander, and Dan Kurlock, when Dave's not in town, have just done a great job, and he just soaks it all in. I mean, he's a real student of the game, and he works so hard. We have to kind of hold him back sometimes. He almost overworks, but yeah, he's just. I just really like his calm presence in the net, and you know, he makes big stops at key moments. I mean, he was a huge factor. I know the shots may not reflect that, but I thought he was a huge factor in the game.
A couple of final questions for Coach Whitehead.
Coach, moments after Adam went down, you guys had a power play. Can you just talk about the adjustment you made, having Mark go up on that line, and you know how smart he made you look?
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, we just wanted to get another shooter out there, you know, with Spencer out, and just happened to end up in his stick, and it was great. I mean, good instincts. That he says he was thinking pass, but I mean that's a pretty quick release for somebody. That must have been a millisecond of a thinking pass, because it was a great release, and you know, so real proud of Mark. I mean, there's a guy there who's, wow, what an improvement. You know, a lot of people talk about Mangine, how far he's come. You know, but then you look at Antoine. I think he's got like 10 or 11 power play goals. A guy that might have had 1 or 2 goals last year at max. So really proud of Mark and his development. He's been scoring big goals too. I know he had 2 at Fenway. You know, and then the game winner tonight. That was a big one, especially when Spencer went down. So we wanted to respond, and so that was a big power play for us, and he delivered.
One final question for Coach Whitehead, Andy.
Tim, not to keep harping on the play itself, but you lost Spencer and then you gave up a goal on essentially the same play. What did it take to keep that from turning into it felt like a turning point for BU at the time. What did it take to keep that from being more damaging to you guys?
Yeah, well, I just not getting too high or too low. I mean, it was obviously a key moment and potential turning point. It was somewhat of a turning point. It could have been the deciding point for them if they kept that momentum. But I think then the opportunity on the power play gave us a chance to recapture the momentum ourselves. And then when Mark scored, it kind of emboldened us, and they suddenly looked tired when they looked so fresh for that 3 minutes in between. So, yeah, we just, there was a delay there, so we just talked about staying calm, staying focused, and stick to the game plan, and let's get the next one.
Coach,